Hey everyone, so I am doing a long-awaited video. This side of my face is done. Of course, I don't have my foundation on. I have some acne scarring. I went through a really bad breakout this last couple months, and it's barely starting to clear up. And I just put, I primed my eye with the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer, and then on top of that, I used my eye primer in light from Explicit Cosmetics. I like double doing it because my eyelids have been quite oily, so I find that the Hard Candy one really mattifies it and helps it. So yeah. So next I'm going to add a base, which I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, which I've melted down. And I'm just putting that on my eyelid. Okay, just like that. Very lightly. You really don't need a lot of this because then it will crease and the colors will shift. So basically I'm just getting a black base down. You could also use a black gel liner if you're planning to go out. My daughter. Okay, so if you're planning on being out, then gel liner would work better. But I'm not going nowhere, so. Anyway, next we're going to be using the Silent Treatment Trio from Wet n Wild. I forget the girl's name right now, and I'll put a little annotation somewhere over here. She wanted to see my take on it because I watched her take on it. And so this is, whenever I wear this palette, and I've had this for quite a while. I don't know if you could tell, but I've used it a lot. This is one of my favorite ones. This is what I do. So this is exactly how I wear the eyeshadows every time I wear this palette. So yes. Okay, let's get started. So the black doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just getting down a dark base. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk small shader brush, eyeshadow brush. Okay, mommy. Lower the TV a little bit. And I'm just going to pack it on, literally like I'm going to hold it like this and pack it on. Of course, at first it's going to look kind of crazy, but Bella, lower it, please. And with these colors, because they're so soft, you no matter if you pack them on or not, you're going to get fallout. So that's just a part of it. And this is like a really deep brown.
Mommy, that's enough?
With
Mommy, that's enough?
a golden and reddish
Mommy,
glitter.
that's enough?
Yes. No, a little bit more, please.
That's better? That's better?
More. Okay, so now that we got the gist of that down, yes, it looks crazy or whatever, but now that we have the gist of that down, I'm going to be using a crease brush that I actually got recently at, it just says crease, at Target. It's like $1.89 or something. It's one of those, like, their beauty tools, and I really like it. It looks like that. It's like it is tapered on the sides, not too well, but it works really great. So I'm going to go into that taupey color.
Where's my toy?
Just like that, and then I just wiped it off on my t-shirt, but okay, let me finish this. I already told you. I'm going around that and into the crease, not really bringing it up, but the width of the brush, really. And I do bring it out like this to help me, because I will end up cleaning that edge off. And yes, I know I need to wax my eyebrows. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go into my Greed palette, and I'm going to be using this color as a transition color. Okay, I'm going to put that right above that gray color into this part of my eyebrow or eye area. It's just going to give some dimension to the look. Oops. Okay, next is the inner color, like that highlight, which it looks like there's a highlight there, but it's not. I'm going in with this color, which is called the brow bone color, but it's just way too frosty for me. Right there. So I'm going to place that in there and blend up. Not too far in, just... And that's where I like putting a lot of frost colors more than my brow bone. I just think it looks a lot prettier right there. Okay? And for my highlight color, I'm going in with Brulee from, not from MAC, from Wet n Wild. This is a Wet n Wild look today. So I'm just going to brush that right there. Okay, so now I'm going to go, where did that burn? Oh, I'm going to go back in with the taupe color, my crease color, and I'm going to blend that so like it kind of bleeds into that brown. I'm going to add a little bit of brown just on this outer part. I know it looks really ugly right now, but don't worry, because when you clean it up, it looks like this. Okay, so next is cleaning it up. Now, I'm using my Photo Ready because it is a little too dark for my skin, and I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm using it as a cleanup color instead of wasting my actual foundation. So I'm going to just put that underneath. You can use a wipey, but I didn't want to get up and I don't have my wipies on me. So, or makeup remover, whatever you want.
Mommy, I don't want this.
Hold on, babe.
I don't want it.
Okay, so it's, you guys, like this looks lighter.
Yes.
And this looks darker because I have a spot on my camera that's like messed up. So that's why if you're thinking this side looks so much more darker, it's because of where I have to put my, what do you call that? My eye, and that dot in my camera that I can't get away is right in the middle. So whatever. Okay. Next I'm using the gel liner, and this one, oh, great, is from Avon. I'm just using a Michael's Craft liner brush.
This is going to be a full melted.
And I'm going to create a wing because I like the wings.
Well, I've got my shirt.
Now this is not very fine tipped, so it makes it hard to create that wing. Just like that. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, underneath my eye I'm going in with that taupe color, which is the lid color in the palette. And I'm going to stick that underneath here. Okay, so next is mascara, and I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous. Then I'm going to put my foundation on, which I'm using the L'Oreal True Match, which I love this, love this, love this, love this. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of reviews on it, and it's definitely a must-have, especially if you're a makeup artist collecting all these colors. I think it's beautiful. And I'm in warm, which I'm usually a neutral. But in this one, I found as I'm getting a little bit older, my skin tone is actually changing a lot. So I'm in Sand Beige, and that's W5. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm in the warm category. So yeah, and then with my bronzer and blush from e.l.f., and then I'll be right back.
Come out, I want everyone. Just